Today I made this leftover makeover recipe using some scalloped potatoes that we had earlier this week, some leftovers, and I had a couple of pieces of bacon left over from breakfast. So we came up with this potato chowder, has Vermont sharp cheddar cheese in it, and we kind of put some really nice toppings like a baked potato would have, sour cream, cheese, chives, and the bacon on top. And I was able to make enough for 7 servings for our boys' lunches. So let me show you what we did to use up all of these leftovers. I have some scalloped potatoes left over from a dinner earlier this week, and I don't want to waste them. So I'm just going to cut them into smaller pieces and make like a potato chowder. And it's not going to be enough to feed our whole family, but I'll go ahead and make it and then just put it in individual containers and put it in the fridge. And some of these kids are going to find it and eat it. So this is just one way that I just use what I have on hand for lunches. In my big pot, I have a half an onion, some shredded carrots, some chopped celery, and a couple tablespoons of butter. I'm going to add a big heaping teaspoon or 2 of the better than bouillon chicken flavoring. You could add a couple of chicken bouillon cubes as well. I just don't have any currently, so I'm going to use what I have. Give this a big mix. I'm going to let those onions cook down just a little more. I'm also going to give a few shakes of garlic powder, give it a little flavor. The vegetables look great, so I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. I went ahead and added the potatoes, and I have about half a cup, maybe a third of a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to bring this to temperature and then see how much I need to thicken it. So I had some of this Vermont sharp cheddar in my fridge. I took about 6 ounces of it and I grated it. We are going to add it to the chowder. I added the shredded cheese to the potato soup. I think it's going to give it a really great flavor. The soup has come to temperature and it's a little bit thinner than I would like. So let me show you a trick. I have about a tablespoon of softened butter and about a tablespoon of flour. I'm going to mix this together to form a paste. Now that I have this made into a paste, I'm coming right over to the soup and I'm going to blend it in. It's going to thicken it. Now the soup has a really nice consistency and it kind of, finished off the flavors with that little bit of butter at the end. It's going to be good. I was able to get 7 pretty large containers of the soup made, so that'll help with lunches this week. To serve the soup, I would put just a little dollop of sour cream, maybe some chopped green onions. I had a couple of slices of bacon left over from breakfast, so I crumbled it up. We could add a little bit of that on top, and maybe just a little sprinkle of some of that really sharp cheese, and that'll make a delicious lunch with like just a simple side salad for our boys to take to school. So there's my recipe makeover, leftover makeover idea.